Hey guys, we are going to make a modified box plot, okay? Which is basically just a box and whisker plot with outliers, okay? So you've probably been making box and whisker plots. You need 5 pieces of information. You need the minimum, the 3 quartiles, and your maximum, okay? With modified box plot, oh, I almost said box pliers. Box plots, you still need those 5 pieces of information. We just also find outliers, okay? So we're gonna start out the same way. Make sure your numbers are in order. It's very helpful. My minimum is my lowest, which is 4. I'm writing this in pencil because my minimum and maximum could potentially change because of outliers, okay? So my minimum is 4. My maximum is 99, okay? Those are in pencil just in case. Then I'm going to find my quartiles. You've probably been doing this. If you need another example where I just focus on this, I'll link a video in the corner, but I'm going to do it right now as well, okay? So we're going to start with our second quartile. It is also the median, okay? So we just count to the middle. So my median is between those two numbers, okay? Between 47 and 49. So if there's 2, you find the average of them. So I'm going to add 47 plus 49. I get 96, divide that by 2, and I get 48, okay? You also might have just noticed that 48 is between 47 and 49. If you noticed that, great. If not, add them and divide by 2. All right, now for my first quartile. So my second was 48, right? Sometimes I like to write it. For my first quartile, I'm going to find the middle of this bottom half, okay? So we count to the middle. It's just one number this time, so I don't have to do any averaging. Third quartile, we're going to count to the middle, and we get 59, okay? All right, if this were just a normal box and whisker, I would just plot these and be done. But we're going to look for outliers. So what is an outlier? An outlier is a number that is so far from the other pieces of data that we like to represent it differently, okay? So first we need to figure out, are any of these outliers, are any of them far enough away? So in order to do that, we're going to use our inner quartile range, okay? This is for my friends who like to read it. Go ahead and take a screenshot of this. If you're a friend that doesn't like to read it, I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? So we are going to first find our inner quartile range, okay? Remember, this is how we find outliers. So my inner quartile range is my third quartile minus my first quartile, okay? So I'm going to take 59 and subtract 38. And what do I get? I get 21, okay? That is my inner quartile range. Now what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to multiply it. I don't know if you can hear the jets going over my house, but they're really loud. All right, so 21 times 1.5, and I get 31.5, okay? That is my number that is going to help me figure out if any of these are outliers, okay? So what am I going to do with that? Well, it's going to help me find my lower limit and my upper limit, okay? So for my lower limit, I am going to take quartile 1 and subtract this number, the IQR times 1.5. Okay, when I do that, I get 6.5. That is my lower limit, okay? My upper limit, I'm going to take my third quartile, 59, and add this number, okay? 31.5. And I get 90.5. Okay, so I have my lower limit, I have my upper limit, but what does that mean? Okay, that means any number lower than 6.5 is considered an outlier, okay? My upper limit means any number bigger than 90.5 is considered an outlier, okay? So do I have any numbers lower than 6.5? I do, I have 4. So 4 is considered an outlier. Do I have any numbers bigger than 90.5? I do, 99. So that one is also considered an outlier, okay? So what that means is this is the modifying part. Why it's a modified box plot? Because I'm going to change my minimum and my maximum because they're outliers. So my minimum is now 30 and my max is now 64. Okay. Those are within my limits, right? 30 and 64. Yes, they are. Okay. So now here's my new 5 numbers. And then I'm going to still represent the outliers on here with an asterisk. Okay. So my new minimum is now 30. Quartile 1 is 38. Quartile 2 is, did I say 48? 38 for quartile 1. 48 for quartile 2. There we go. Quartile 3 is 59. And my new max is 64. Okay. Middle 3, make the box. And then go out to, oh, that was a little off, sorry, to my whiskers, okay? But I'm not just ignoring these. I still want to show that they're there, all right? They still matter. So I'm going to put an asterisk at about 4 and an asterisk at about 99. Okay, look at that. You just found 2 outliers and made a modified box plot. Okay, I'm going to link a playlist with a bunch of other videos similar to this if you need them, but hopefully that made sense. Bye.